Okay, so this is a video response to Borders Dude, and this is basically your favorite TFNATION memories. Now, my favorite TFNATION memories, other than all of them, but there were a few standouts, and it helped me to become who I am. So, my first TFNATION was the first TFNATION after it was rebranded from whatever it was before, and I went up there with my mum and my stepdad, and like I was so nervous. I was literally holding my mum's hand and like so nervous because I didn't know what it was going to be like. I'd never been to a convention before, like never really interacted with people online before TF Nation, and I was in the TF Nation. I was in the main lobby of the Hilton when Adam from TF Nation crew came over and pulled me to the side with my stepdad and was like, "Are you alright?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm really excited to get this book signed by Nick and James and everyone." And he was like, "Oh yeah, they'll be happy to do that." And like from that moment, like it showed the care TF Nation staff at put in to the convention, and that was like waking up in the morning, queuing at 6 a.m. Doors opened at 9:30, but I was staying in the travel lodge, and I was queuing at 6 a.m. to come over and get my book signed because Nick wrote at that time had Sins of the Wreckers going on sale, and it was August, and the copies weren't due out until November, so I was really excited to get that. So I was there at 6 a.m. Me and my mum just stood in the queue together with about 5 other people at 6 a.m. just excited, and the doors opened, and meeting Nick Quote and James Roberts was a memory I'll never forget because they were both lovely people. Nick, I got some artwork of him. I got a photo which will live on forever. I got that printed off. He gave me a free piece of artwork of his Wreckers like lineup, so it's like Impactor and the original squad here, and then Springer, and then his new squad, and from the thing. And I'm looking at it right now above me, and I look at it and I just see those memories come back. Then the next year's TF Nation came, went to that one. I remember picking up a Generation Springer, and he's gone with me to every meetup since then. But I remember picking up Generation Springer and Dark and Titans Returns Astro Train. That's what I remember about 2017. No, I want to say it was 2017 or 15. But 2018 TF Nation was the Stan Bushcon shirt, and obviously that was amazing. Literally, I lost my voice there at one point because I was just there singing along, like screaming. It was an incredible experience, and after that, after I went upstairs, got showered, got changed, and was coming back down to the bar, all the seats were filled except for one, and I walked over to this beautiful man who was sat there, and his name was Andy, and asked if I could sit down. He said yes, and I just started pulling, and we just started generally chatting, and I started pulling out the robots that I got from that day, and it was a bag full of the old classics Transformers, like the Classics Prime, Revealed Seal Jazz, Classics Ironhide. Yeah, I got a few people laughing at me when they saw me holding that figure. I was like, yeah, great, cheers. And it was there that I met Andy, and from that friendship that I made on that night with Andy, a lot more friendships have come of it. So the next year, was walk down to the queue to get in on the Saturday morning. Andy and Jamie are there, and I met Jamie for the first time, and they were like, "Oh, come in the queue with us. Come in the queue with us." I was like, "Oh, okay." And that year, in demand was the Rainmaker C cassette had just been announced and just got leaked, should I say, and In Demand put up a post the week before saying they were going to have a limited number there, and I later found out they only had 10. And I remember just being there like, okay, I really want these Rainmaker sets. I really want these Rainmaker sets. This Rainmaker set. And the doors open, yeah, and like they tell you not to run, but like the second you get past the TFNATION staff and you see the main hall, that instinct of go, go, go kicks in, and you just all you see is all the bots you want at the time, and you're just like taken back by it. So you go, and while I was there, while that was happening, it was also I later found out that I almost tossed the child in the air as when the doors opened and we were all walking, a lady and a pram decided to walk straight in front of everyone. Everyone else was dodging at me. I didn't even see it. I had tunnel vision for the Seeker set, and Jamie had to body block me from her, so I bounced off him. Otherwise, I would have taken this lady and a pram would have put him in the air, not given it a second thought, and just kept going. And like that's another TFNATION memory. Like just that laughter from that experience was brilliant. And it was after that it was after these TFNATIONs, I got the confidence to go up to Newcastle on a 15-hour bus journey from Cornwall. My brother lives up there, but there was a TF meetup up there, and Andy was going to. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go. So I went up there, went and stayed with my brother for the week. Went on the Saturday, went from Middlesbrough to Newcastle on the bus. Never done that bus journey before, ever. So I was really nervous. I was just like on my phone, just doing the tracking app. Like, okay, I'm going the right way. I'm going the right way. Going the right way. And when I got there, Andy was there, Jamie was there, and there was the TFNATION quiz, and surprisingly, I don't know how, but I won it, and the winning gift and the winning prize was Fans Hobby Powerbaser, the Masterpiece third-party Optimus Prime. Masterpiece third-party Powermaster Optimus Prime, so to say, and I got him, and that was amazing. But Andy, who won second place, had the Siege Impactor. Now, being a huge Wreckers fan, I was like, I don't have Siege Impactor. Off you go, Powerbaser. Andy, can I see that? And Andy generously gave me Siege Impactor, and I was like, wow, like it completely blew me away getting that bot in hand, because it was like, it's an Impactor, like wow. And then from that same year, I met Paul from the show, and we all had a few drinks together. Me and Paul got lost walking in a circle, basically. I got shut by security when we changed bars, and we were going to a new bar. Me and Paul were walking in, and I had my bag searched by security, and I had to pull out this hulking big Powerbaser, like, and they're just looking at me like, what is that? I was like, it's a transformer, and they're just there like, on you go. So I was like, brilliant. Never. And yeah, so it's like from that, and then me and Paul leaving that restaurant together, and him helping me find a bus stop, like after just meeting him for the first time, like that was amazing. Like I didn't have many friends. I didn't have many friends growing up. But it's like the ones that I've started from Andy at TFNATION to the ones that I'm still meeting every day, whether it's online in TFUK or at conventions. Like I didn't realize like how close other Transformer fans were to me, and being able to go from being so scared to go to traveling up to Newcastle and then hosting my own TF meetup while in Newcastle again with David from TF UK, from TF Nation turned up, David Wallace, he turned up, Andy turned up, Paul, and like being able to see those friends, like that was amazing. So those are my favourite TFNATION memories. Like from that one TFNATION gave me the courage to go to the next one, which results in me making a friend that leads me to make more friends, and it was. If you haven't been to TFNATION, I would say go, because one of the most happiest times I've ever been, is in the Hilton bar, having a few drinks when you can get down from the bar staff, because there's only 2 people working it, and just being around fellow Transformer fans. Transformers are all over the tables in the bar, and you just got new friends being made everywhere. Everyone is so chilled out and lovely. So yeah, those are my TFNATION memories. Make sure you go. So thank you for listening, and I can't wait to make more. So I'll see you at TFNATION 2022, hopefully. And yeah, so this has been my review response video to Borders Dude's favorite TFNATION memories. So shout out to him, shout out to TF the show, Arrowfire, loads more. I'll put your names in the description, guys, but thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed it. Right, peace.